Hi everybody, it's Amanda here with Plan to Purpose Coaching. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today's video, I'm going to tell you about how I got somebody pregnant, okay? The thing is that I actually believe that I may have helped to someone to get pregnant. I'll tell you a little bit about their story. I have permission. She doesn't want to, she's a client of mine. She doesn't want to broadcast it everywhere, obviously, because it's early. But we did some work together, some energetic work, metaphysical work, and she's been trying for years, and now she's pregnant. So I had always heard that energy coaching, especially in aspects of pranayama or Chinese medicine and some of those things, Taoist, all of that metaphysical stuff, that it really helped people to get past any issues, acupuncture, things like that. And I know someone personally who was a mentor of mine that tried for years and was able to get pregnant and have a child through energy coaching. And so I've seen it. There's a lot of people having issues nowadays, and there's a reason for that. There is a vibrational, energetic collective, not the biggest collective, but some of the collective that is impacting people sensitive to that, that's causing them to have trouble having children. There's a lot of factors involved, and I'm going to talk about that. I'm not going to do a video on the reasons why society is facing this issue as much. That's another video. But I am going to talk about some of the things that are relative to my story, my client's story, and also the things that are relative to metaphysical coaching, because I'm a metaphysical life coach. I treat people on all their layers, and I also do soul realignment and Akashic Records readings. And when we really get down to it and go through and clear all these things that can cause blocks and restrictions on energy, there can be issues of fear, safety, responsibility. Just all kinds of things can block someone from having pregnancy. Your energy, your body, and your environment has to be in a frequency of where you feel okay. Now, it's not, even if it's environmental now, I'm talking about even if it's physical stuff, or if it's even something with your body, all these things can be cleared. But it's important, that these things can affect your ability to have children and to procreate. So it's nice to be a co-creator, and I have no doubt that the work that she's done has contributed to that, because I work for the source. I work for the higher up. That's my boss. So yeah, it feels good to be able to work in accordance with all of that, and universal law, and just all the resources that we have that don't cost that much to remedy some of this issue with people who are unable to conceive. I've got my own story where I had a lot of difficulty, but I want to just say that we don't create the soul. We create the biological avatar that the soul uses as a vehicle in the present current lifetime to experience 3D and work out their contracts, live their life path, and elevate, and make an imprint on the world. It is a vehicle. You do not own your child's soul. The soul has been in many different bodies. It's been different races. It's been different genders. It's been different nationalities. It's, there are new souls, yes, but I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the one that you're likely that winds up being in your child's body. So I'm just going to go really deep with you folks on this. So my client came to me, and she had a lot of fears around, she wanted a child. She had been taught that that's what you do. You grow up, you get married, you have kids, you work hard, it's what everybody kind of does, right? Most of the time. And just what people are supposed to do. And she has completed, a great career. She's done a lot of things right, but there was some conflicting energy when it came to her being a parent. And I can speak from experience on this as well because I had some of the same fears. And, luckily I found other ways to be a mother. I had, not only did I have energetic conflicts going on, I had some past life stuff that was blocking. I had limiting beliefs that was blocking in this lifetime. I had abandonment issues, all kinds of things. And there were some physical things that I had to overcome too, that my body had taken on, divine wounded feminine, things like that. So I'll get to that. So my client, she had some fears about being abandoned, and being left alone or cheated on. She had a bad experience before where she had been cheated on and just devastated. And she wants to, and trusts her partner as much as she can, but still had these wounds there and these triggers there of, worry and concern, like, because she's just like, I don't want to be a single parent. I don't want to do shared custody. I don't want to run my kids through the system of court. I don't want to have to, if I don't have the parent in the home doing this with me, then I don't want to do it. And so that's a lot of us. That's a lot of us that have these issues, right? We all have things like this going on. So it was really important to get to those limiting beliefs, those limitations, those blocks, those fears, and that trauma, and clear that, and incorporate it, and allow it to teach instead of hurt or make us afraid, open us up to be more loving. And because you can't have fear and love in the same place. They just don't exist together. They will not, cannot. You just have to accept that. It's just a law, it's like a universal thing, right? So another thing is she had some abuse issues in the past, where it had caused her to have some female issues as well. She also had hormone imbalances, which is, the heart and throat chakra here plays into that a lot of the time, depending on what happened. And there's also, she had some issues of, when we did soul realignment on her, we found some attaching entities that were causing blocks and restrictions on how she received vital source divine energy into her body. And we all do that. Your body is made up of many different layers and many little different constructs in which something can be off or wrong. So we aren't really truly balanced, until we get some of these things cleared, right? And we recognize them and become aware of them, get them out of our subconscious and work with them. And, before there were dietary issues, there were all kinds of things. So we worked together and got these things cleared, and she is pregnant now. And I'm not allowed to say who it is, we're keeping privacy, and we're not blasting it. She said I could talk about it, but she's not wanting to talk about it because of, possible jinxies. So, but yes, and this is after spending, she's pregnant now after spending many, many years and a lot of money on doctors and things like that, and it just wasn't working. She decided to go in a more natural and deeper route, and she's going to be a mother, and she's going to be great. And not only that, but she's been able to strengthen her relationship with herself, her self-confidence, her worthiness, and her communication, and also relationship with her partner. Imagine, and I know some of us have these wounds. We do. We walk around with them all the time like we're fine, nothing's wrong, but it eats like a hungry worm a hole into our relationship with our partners. And a lot of the time we get so afraid and so controlling about not wanting to be cheated on that they do it anyway. We manifest the cheating, right? And I know a lot of people don't think they have that power, but it can happen because energy is energy, and we live in a cause and effect universe where, if one thing's off, then it can throw something else off. You do, as an energetic being and as a soul, affect the people around you. That's just a given. But I'm just really excited to say that, this coaching works, and you deserve healing, for your health, for your abundance, for your family, for you, for your own everything, for your soul. You are worthy and you deserve it. And it's a hell of a lot more affordable than, other methods, and that are limited. Those are still limited. Back when I was trying to, be a mom, I had this conflicting energy that I wasn't aware of. Like, I didn't even realize it. I wanted to be a mom. I thought, I'm supposed to be a mom. I'd be a great mom. I've been planning to be a mom since I was a kid. And then I had forgotten about some of the things that I had experienced. And I forgot about, how I was really afraid that I also didn't want to do it alone. I didn't want my kid to be in a single parent household. I didn't want to be a see on the weekend parent and do all that stuff. If you've come from divorce and you have come from abandonment wounds, if you've got all those things, you definitely don't want to pass those on to your children. You don't want them to experience that. And sometimes, we forget, as we're trying to do us, that we have these things in the background. Medical can't heal that. Modern, they don't have the tools. Anything that insurance would cover, normally, I know that fertility is not usually covered by insurance. It is some, but, it's really about a different kind of healing. It's a different kind of work. And when we do this work and we come through it, we figure out that it's affecting way more than we thought it was. She wasn't really looking at that these things were affecting her marriage and also affecting relationships. She hadn't forgiven certain people in her life, and she was able to do that and release all this. When we forgive and we have compassion and we let go and we heal and we elevate, it changes our bodies on a chemical and cellular level, energetic and frequency level. It's all there is. Everything is related and everything is connected. And I'm sorry that we have been duped to think that there's science over here, spirit over here, this stuff over here, and that they're not all related, but they are. Nature, metaphysics, and spirituality is all interconnected. And people are waking up and seeing that more and more every day. So I don't know. I hope that you'll like and share this video. I'd love to help you also in your life with whatever you might be struggling with. If you're wanting to become a parent and you've had trouble doing this, doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's for both. And we can improve your life and improve your chances on being able to be a parent if you're struggling with that. This is all our work to do, regardless of what period we are in our lives. As long as you've got breath, this work is available to you. I also help a lot of children with things that through Akashic records, kids that are having it's an incredible modality, and I'm offering it now. And I've got a special on it going through till February. And so I'm really excited. I hope some of you will write to me and set up some appointments. Let's get to work. Let's see if we're a good fit to work together. I'd love to help. Please like and share this video, and please message me if you're interested. I love you all. Namaste. Bye.